Are you thinking about buying or building a new construction home? Then you're gonna wanna watch this video because that's exactly what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about the good and the bad, the pros and the cons, and everything you need to consider if you're thinking about building or buying a new construction home. With inventory staying at historically low levels, we're having a lot of buyers reaching out with frustrations not being able to find the home that they want, so they're considering broadening their search to either building a home from scratch or finding a market home or a home that's already in the process of being built by a new construction company. But with that, there's some extra things that you want to consider because buying a new construction home is not always the same as buying an existing home. Hey guys, I'm Cameron with the Barron's team, your Northern Kentucky real estate agents. And if you like this type of content, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'll go ahead and put our contact information on the screen here. So if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to help out. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, so jumping right into things, the first thing to consider is going to be the price. It is no secret that new construction homes on average are typically more expensive than existing homes or used homes because you're getting a new product versus a used product. And the thing that I always recommend to any of my buyer clients is if you're gonna purchase a new home, understand that because you're purchasing with that premium on top of it, that you wanna assume you're gonna be in this home for a while. If not, if you think you're gonna be moving in the next 1 to 2 years, it may not be the best option to build a new home or purchase a brand new home. Whereas I would say you want to know that you're going to be in the home for 5, 6, 7 years at a minimum, so you don't find yourself in a situation where prices have fluctuated a little bit or appreciation hasn't gained as much as you were hoping, and then you find yourself in a sticky situation when you go to sell. But something else to consider besides just the price is the monthly payment. So builders right now, especially here in Northern Kentucky, they have a lot of lucrative incentives that they're offering to buyers to help them get into the home at a monthly payment that's affordable to them. So what do I mean by this is, let's say you're looking at buying an existing home for $300,000, and then you're looking at buying a new construction home for $350,000, but the new construction builder is offering incentives if maybe you use their preferred lender that they'll contribute to buying the rate down, or they're offering an incentive for selections or closing costs. And some of the builders here locally are offering multiple of these incentives at one time. So you can actually buy your rate down. And depending on price point and where you're looking at, maybe you're not getting the price point necessarily that you were hoping for, but the monthly payment is where you want it to be. And that ultimately is most important. Of course, the caveat, how long you're gonna stay at the home. If you're gonna be there for 5, 7, 10 years, really your focus should be on the monthly payment anyway. All right, and another pro of new construction is it's new. It's like the whole new car versus used car analogy that I keep referring to is the new home, you have peace of mind of knowing that the roof, the furnace, air conditioning unit, water heater, plumbing, electric, it should all be brand new. So you may be paying that premium, but how long do you have to go before you have to update or put any money into the home on those major expenses? Whereas with the existing or used home, is that stuff been updated in recent years, or all of those items 10, 15, 20 years old and they're on their last leg? That's something you want to consider, because depending on the price gap of that new home versus that used home or existing home you're looking at, that could be eaten away very quickly if you have to, within the first couple of years, put on a new roof, update the HVAC system. That they're just all factors you want to make sure you're weighing, and also the efficiency of it. Newer homes these days versus a home that's say 40, 50 years old, they're much more efficient when it comes to heating, cooling, holding in the warm air, keeping out the cold air, and making sure that you keep those utility bills as low as possible. All right, and then another con with new construction is going to be the build time. Building a new construction home is a time-consuming process that can be anywhere on the lower end of 6, 7, 8 months to on the higher end with more custom homes, 1 year to 2 years. So you do want to make sure that you understand how long it's going to take to get this home built and make sure that it lines up with your all's plans. So it just depends if you're doing a larger, more production style company or a smaller company or a more customized home. It takes longer to build these more custom homes. But there's also a caveat to this. A lot of new construction companies, especially the bigger ones, have market homes. So with these market homes, it's all been pre-selected and built out for you. You really can't change much to it, but they are ready to go. They're typically either ready right now or 30, 60, 90 days out. So you're not waiting that full build time. So you're getting a new home without 100% of your own selections, and you don't have to wait that longer time. And speaking of selections, this is another pro of new construction because you get to pick what's going in your home within the confines of the builder, unless you're going full on custom build. But even with the more production style builders, you're gonna get to pick the flooring, the type of flooring, the color of the flooring, the paint on the walls, the finishes on the light fixtures, doorknobs, the color of the outside of the home. You get to pick all these things, so it truly is move-in ready because you picked everything. So you are paying that premium with the new construction, but you're getting things 100% the way that you want them to be. So is building a new home right for you? Unfortunately, this isn't something I can give you a definitive yes or no without knowing your specific situation, but here's some questions I'd recommend you ask yourself to help figure this out. Number one, how long do you plan on being in the home? Like I said, that magic number for me is right around 5 years, maybe a little more, a little less, depending on the market. Number two, is it a community they're still developing in or are they wrapping up development? If they still have plenty of development to go, there's a higher probability that home prices will increase in that neighborhood because, as we know, builders typically don't go down with their prices, they usually only go up. So this can only help with appreciation, whereas if it's community they're wrapping up, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't consider building there. You just want to be a little more cautious and ask some more questions. Number three, you want to know are you wanting to buy a home that you can put some sweat equity into, or do you want a home that you don't have to lift a finger, it's already 100% move-in ready the way you want? And then lastly, number four, are you okay with living in a community that does have new construction going on? Because ultimately, there's going to be builders going in and out, there's going to be some commotion, but on the flip side, it is exciting to be a part of the building of a new development in a new community. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you have any other questions about new construction, the new construction process, what builders you can choose from, or what communities are even available to be built in, reach out to the Barron's team today. We're happy to leverage our connections with the local builders to help you build or find the home of your dreams. And we look forward to talking to you soon.